So if you guys could share this video, I would really appreciate it, because I think this is really important. And it's not that I bother to think that Emmanuel Macron will say even a single word to this guy or condemn his actions. But at least he should be ashamed for standing next to this guy and basically campaigning for this hate speech prime minister and terrorist. He has the heart of a terrorist, and I'm going to explain why. He literally threatened his own population with war in case they don't vote for him. So imagine, this is his only talking point in his campaign, threatening his own population with war in case they don't vote for him. And here's the kicker. He is the only candidate who has a record of 3 wars and 3 lost wars. And in any other country, a guy like this wouldn't even make it to the ticket to begin with. So, and yet he's accusing the opposition in vowing for war, right? So that's the first thing. But here is how this visit of Emmanuel Macron will play out, and all the other European representatives that are participating in this clown show. And we don't need to guess, because it's the same old playbook as always. He will praise the democracy, you know, the one where the leader of the democratic country has become basically a vassal of a dictator, you know. And I think we can all agree that a democracy is a pretty fragile system from within, right? So you have to be at least, you know, protecting your borders and protect your people from outside, right? So that's really the fundamental thing of a democracy. But it's the most fundamental thing that the guy is failing. And yet I'm pretty sure Emmanuel Macron will praise the democracy in Armenia. And you know what Emmanuel Macron will do? He will offer his support for this hate speech prime minister who called all opposition voters, almost all opposition voters, dogs and vermins. A classical hate speech that Emmanuel Macron will be silent about. And you can hold me accountable if Emmanuel Macron proves me wrong, okay? The next thing that Emmanuel Macron and all the other representatives will be silent about is that the prime minister, the hate speech and terrorist prime minister, has jailed one of the main opposition leaders for months, taking away the opportunity from him to respond to his smear campaign, you know. So these are not free elections that we're holding in Armenia. And this whole clown show that is now taking place in Armenia is just serving to cover up for this hate speech prime minister, okay? And the last thing I want to say is, you know, and I have spoken with a lot of people in France, you know, with real French people and also Armenian people who are living in France. The guy can't even get his shit together in his own country. So we as Armenians, we don't need a guy like Emmanuel Macron lecturing us who to vote for, especially if he's campaigning and basically cheerleading for a hate speech prime minister.